Penman Mine is located in the Oro Grande area, which is part of the larger Nez Perce Clearwater National Forest. And Mike, if you remember, we kind of touched on this case a little bit, which is why we decided to do it. You got that email from Charles, and we made a quick mention of this case because it coincided with the disappearance of not our last show, 2 shows ago, right?
Yeah, it was episode 20. So, strangely, Connie went missing 4 hours after Terrence was declared missing. So,
yeah,
very close.
We commented on it because there are some theories about the connection, and it was compelling enough that I think we even mentioned in the show that we're like, hey, we're going to do an episode on this. It was compelling enough that we wanted to do a whole episode, and really what the straw that broke the camel's back was the email from Charles. So again, thank you, Charles, for this. So I'll just keep talking about the National Forest. It's in Idaho County, a mountainous 8,500 square mile region of Western Idaho. So Nez Perce is actually 2.2 million acres of U.S. National Forest located in west central Idaho and is made up of 4 separate wilderness areas.
It's huge, and it's frequently listed as one of the most remote places in the lower 48.
Yeah, I think I remember from the last episode, it's like some of the most vast, untouched, thick forest area in the lower 48. Because, I mean, Alaska just doesn't count. But in the lower 48, it's just very vast, and you can get to a point of it where you just go on forever, essentially.
And it's incredibly mountainous and, thick forests. And, yeah, Joe will get into some of that.
Yeah, so I'll just jump right to some of the wildlife that's in the habitat. You have timber wolf, raccoon, moose, black bear, coyote, cougar, elk, and other forest animals. So I think the only thing missing that'd be a big predator would be brown bear or grizzlies. They're not really there. It was established by Teddy Roosevelt. Some of this, if you did listen to the other episode, is repetitive, so bear with us if you listen to the other show.
Otherwise, and if you didn't, listen to the other show.
Yeah, if you didn't, or you did, listen to it again. Why not?
Yes.
So it was on October 29th, 1934, part of the Selway National Forest was added by executive order, and that was by Teddy Roosevelt. It's very mountainous. I mean, we said it a bunch of times, in the 5K to 10K or 7K range. So it's not getting over 8,000 feet, but it's extremely mountainous up and down. It's very, very thick forest floor, and this was from several interviews that rescuers have talked about, that they have multi-year deadfall in large trees, making travel by foot very hard. So they haven't seen major forest fires, so you have a lot of built-up brush, and it's hard to get through the thicker parts of the areas.
They even say in some spots, you're not even walking on ground. It's that thick. Just really hard to walk by foot.
Okay, so it's all down trees and brush and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They said with exposure, without proper gear, most people wouldn't be able to survive the night in the climate and the elevation in October. So that's the time when he went. It's cold. There's not a lot of shelter or anything unless you're a survivalist and know how to build with all the stuff there. Terrence was not that. He didn't have that type of experience.
We'll get into, he actually was, I would say, pretty experienced in the backcountry, but he didn't plan for that on this
Yeah, it's not
shoot.
like Bear Grylls or the guy who, like the hippie that doesn't even wear shoes ever and can just live anywhere